Welcome back. New polling is giving us a snapshot of the two biggest political races here in Georgia.
That's right. My co-anchor on Sunday mornings, the Georgia Vote, Zach Merchant, joining us. So, Zach, you are looking at data on, of course, the two biggest races that we are following statewide, the Senate race and the governor's race.
They're getting a lot of attention already. It's only going to ramp up more and more as we get closer and closer to the midterms. And look, we get polls all the time. They're always coming out. This one's getting a little bit more attention than is typically the case, mostly because of the firms that conducted the poll. It was a joint effort from Fabrizio Ward and Impact Research, and it was sponsored by AARP. Tony Fabrizio of Fabrizio Ward is President Donald Trump's long-term pollster, and Impact Research is an established firm for Democrats. So kind of a bipartisan group of pollsters here. Here are the results. In the Senate race, the poll of likely voters released this month showed incumbent Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff leading GOP challenger, Representative Mike Collins, 52% to 43%. The governor's race, though, it is much closer, showing Democratic former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms at 48% support and Republican Rick Jackson at 46%. That 2% spread between the pair of them, it's within the poll's margin of error, meaning the two candidates are statistically tied. The data was released ahead of an announcement from Rick Jackson's campaign this week that he has reserved $87 million in TV and digital ads. It is another massive spending spree from the billionaire candidate following the more than $100 million he already spent back in the primary stage of this race. Rick Jackson has spent this campaign showing up in places candidates usually skip, and this buy makes sure all 11 million Georgians hear the same thing the people in those rooms have heard, which is that he is running to fight for them. That was a direct quote from Garrison Douglas, a Rick Jackson spokesman. Now, at an event last night, former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, she responded to the spending blitz.
I mean, there's still a power of the megaphone. We're going to do what we need to do with what we have, whatever that amount is. Yeah. I'm not surrendering, saying I won't have that much money, but I'm saying whatever we have, we're still going to take our case directly to the people of this state.
And the election date is getting closer and closer. Election day is November 3rd. It's less than 100 days away.